Okay, hello and welcome everyone. We are here with another episode of How I Met My College, and we have NLIU Bhopal as the chapter today. It's one of the favorite colleges that I have. And we have Sahil from the same. He's in the first year of his college. And we'll have a brief introduction about Sahil by Sahil itself. So tell us about you in few lines if you can, Sahil.
A very good evening, ma'am. It is a delight to be here. I'm Sahil Yadav, a student of NLIU Bhopal. I recently completed my first year. I have passion and aims for judiciary and for international law as well. I'm currently 18 and my interests involves writing research papers, going to competitions, interacting in the legal field and learning new skills. And I'm pursuing all these just to save my interests. That's it.
Okay, Sahil. When you cleared CLAT and finally you went into your. So, was NLIU your dream college or not?
Definitely, it is not a dream college when you're given a hierarchy and you're given Bangalore and Hyderabad and Delhi as other colleges alternatives. But so it was not a dream college. But when I got it, I was not sad because I was happy to get any college. I mean, it is an NLU, so of course. So yeah.
Okay, so when you entered into NLIU Bhopal, what was your first reaction? Like, how did you felt? Is like it's a good emotion or it was an okayish emotion? And then did you feel a bit that I could have been to NLS and then a bit sad on that part?
In the beginning, as we didn't know anything, as we didn't know how the campus was, we took a tour and we felt we were having mixed feelings because, of course, we were nervous to, stay in the campus and not just stay, but also, study there and, spend time there. So we were nervous. It was mixed. And post which, of course, there have been some or the other slight feelings of, the feelings that I might have been in NLS Bangalore if I would have done a few more marks in CLAT. But then it went away after seeing all the merits, all the advantages, all the prestige of the college in Bhopal. So it got really nice afterwards.
So certainly your perception has been changed when you have spent the time in the college itself. So how do you like the campus? Like, is it pretty or is it okay?
It is amazing, specifically in the second half year. Like the second half year, the weather is really good. The greenery present there in the campus is amazing. The library and all other infrastructures, the academic buildings, the canteens, and the conventional buildings, the auditorium, all of these places, they are beautiful, and the campus has a very good roundabout walk. So we definitely get a good glimpse at it, and it is amazing. Like we feel really nice. We start feeling home there.
So I know about the campus because I have spent the 5 years
Okay.
of my college life. But then I just want you to tell us that what all buildings do we have? Like I will start bragging, then I'll start bragging. I want you to tell students that what all buildings do we have? What all academic blocks do we have? How many auditoriums do we have? So all these things.
So specifically, we have one building which is for the courses of BSc LLB, like scientific related subjects and students. So that is a new building, like that is the most recent building, and it is an academic building. It has a seminar hall. It has other rooms as well, right? Apart from that building, we have basic things and variabilities like the medical center, the general store. Then when we proceed, we have two academic blocks. One in which we have certain specific year classes and another one as well. Apart from that, we have hostels, boys hostel, girls hostel separate. Apart from that, we have the library building, we have the convention center, we have a separate building for the auditorium. We also have when we go towards the sport complex, that is a different separate area, and a new building is being constructed there. So that is the basic infrastructure components of NLIU Bhopal.
Yes, and when you walked into the campus, you might have a spot that you really love, or in the span of 1 year, you have started loving a spot. Which spot it is?
So there's this area near the convention center, which is where Nescafe is established. And that area is the best because I got to spend most of my time with my friends over there after classes. So that was the best area. Like everyone should visit that spot and enjoy the tea, enjoy the hot Maggie in rainy season, and even in winters, it's amazing. So that is a very nice area. It's a beautiful spot.
Of everyone. Everyone wants to just sit on
Exactly.
that the place that we
Exactly.
have and just have the tea
Mm-hmm.
and the Maggie that they serve, right?
True, true,
Yeah.
true.
So when we talk about acad blocks, how is the academic part of NLIU Bhopal? Like what kind of academics do they cater?
So when it comes to academics, the study material they provide and the lectures that they provide are very detailed, elaborated, and thorough. So if one pays attention to the lectures, reads the study material well, explores in the library, that person would definitely be able to establish himself a successful career in future, and he would not fall short of sources and resources. So the academics is brilliant in NLIU Bhopal, and it provides a lot of variances because we have a lot of subjects. We have optionals as well, and now we are introduced with new subjects like IT and law, and the intersection of cyber law and uh, other type of subjects, right? So with upcoming new subjects, we are getting variety, and that is helping us a lot because we get exposure. So the academic part is amazing. It is very nice.
So, any favorite professor that you have? I have my own. So, who's yours? I really want to
Um,
know.
Yeah, of course. I think you would agree that the professor who taught us sociology, who teaches sociology still.
Okay.
Yeah,
So when
Professor,
I was in my campus, there was another professor. I don't know who's the professor. What's the name?
Professor Dr. Birpal Singh. He takes sociology, and he's an
Oh,
amazing professor. He will keep it easy. He will explain the concepts very nicely, and with that, you'll not feel low. You'll not feel dull during his class. That is the main thing. Like you get a different type of motivation while studying from him. So he's an amazing person. Amazing
he's an
person.
amazing person as well. I know him personally also. Like we did some of the things as well
Hmm.
while he was teaching us tribal law. So he is a professor of tribal law as well. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
really adore him as my professor as well. Yeah. He's an amazing professor. Really,
Yeah,
really.
yeah,
Other than
very.
him, any other professor that you really like?
Professor Dr. Ghayur Alam is taking common legal methods, and he also
Yeah.
takes other subjects like IP, international intellectual
Yeah.
property. He is a very nice professor. I have not seen any person more intellectual than him and more
Exactly.
understanding because he can go to the exact logic and deep reasoning of any statement, any concept, and he's very knowledgeable. Like he can be used if you listen to him. I mean, that has actually helped me not just in the theory, but also the practical applications. While he taught us CLM, that is Common Legal Methods, as a discipline in the first semester, it actually helped us a lot in our moot courts, in our competitions, in our public paper writing and presentations. So all of that. So I think he's one of my idol as well.
So when you're talking about you have done mood courts as well, so is it like first years have to do it compulsorily, or is it like that they can participate, they can be the part of it? And what all societies do you have in your campus?
Okay, so while coming to the part of moot courts for first years, we have freshers moot courts competition. And I think, I mean, everyone has to do it because it's compulsory. You get a lot. You get to learn the basics, very basics, which you can use afterwards as well. And while your journey begins, afterwards, through MCA, which is Moot Court Association Society, which is there in the campus, you can go and participate in other moots as well, which are pan India, they are national, they are international, so you can participate in them as well. Apart from MCA, I may forget many names because there are a lot of societies, amazing societies. We have NLIU Law Review, which is pan India journal, a legal journal where you can publish your articles and essays and case commentaries and other as well, other things as well, your writings. We have CLT, we have technology cells, we have cyber cell related, related to cyber space. We have a lot of cells, and apart from that, we have social justice cell, right? Social justice cells like we have things which are for charity purposes, like IDIA, like it is basically a cell. It is also an initiative increasing diversity by increasing access, and it basically focuses on legal education. where you can go and actually mentor some of the appearing CLAT kids. And apart from that, you can also join other cells. There are communities as well. There are groups as well. There are supporting groups as well. So it is filled with many cells. I mean, I can't actually name how many prestigious cells are present
Exactly,
without
all
having a
cells
list.
we have actually, and I think
Yes.
ADR is also one of them that you forgot to
ADR,
mention.
arbitration, and
Yeah,
yes, exactly, dispute.
it's an
Apart,
amazing.
it is CADR basically, like I think in short form. Apart from that, we have the labor cell, the labor law cell, CLL.
Yes,
We have the parliamentary studies cell. We have
we do
many
have
cells.
Manthan as well, right?
We have
Still, we do.
Manthan which publishes news. So I mean, I'm
Pullard
telling
as
you,
well.
without a list,
Yeah,
Puller is, of course, again a social justice type of cell where you can go and teach small kids and look, see happiness in their faces, and you can actually grow with them. So you get an
exactly.
opportunity. So as I say, I apologize because without a list, I cannot name how prestigious the cells are. All the cells, they are amazing. You have a lot of opportunities in NLU Bhopal, of course.
Correct. So, when I talk about something really important about NLIU Bhopal, I would suggest that yes, you have a puller as a cell where you can
Hmm.
go and teach the small kids, and then you can just see them smiling and actually they are very, very, very fascinated by you coming there, teaching them, and then they are learning it a lot. And when you go back again, they will remember everything that you have taught. So it's an amazing opportunity given by NLIU Bhopal, and
Yes.
I really feel really, really, really happy that we could support some of the students of the government school
Mhm.
for that matter, right? I appreciate the fact of the same.
Yeah.
Apparently, we also have a PCC, like placement
Placement
committee
corporate
as
cell,
well.
yeah,
Yeah.
committee which
So
helps you for internships and placements, and also business cells like corporate development cells, right? CBCL and all these cells are helping you for your career growth and development in the corporate sector, helping you to develop laws and your concepts, polish your concepts well. So they help you a lot. All the cells. We have societies like the drama society, we have music society, dance society. All of these are separately standing societies now, and they provide a lot of they provide a lot of culture, they provide a lot of learnings, to key lessons to take away from. So of course we all can join them, like it's amazing.
I think Athena is the name of the cell.
Athena. Athena
Athena.
is the
So
cell, and in Athena, it also organizes other programs and functions in the campus itself, where you can
Palchin
go and
and
enjoy.
Rangamanch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Falcon is one of
So
the.
yeah, I love to talk about my college though, but yeah, it is just
No, not
overwhelming for
bad.
me.
Mhm.
Also, one more thing I really want to know, ki which of these societies you really want to head one day, like when you're there in the fifth year of your college or fourth year of your college, and you get the
Yeah.
opportunity to become the convener, the co-convener, which of the societies you really want to go and have it?
Not sure about the societies, but if we go to cells, I would love to lead the group and the team of NLIU Law Review, because I'm
Oh,
too much interested. Yeah, I'm very interested in that. I think it is a very, very prestigious cell enough to help you grow and learn a lot. And it helps you in your career growth, in your profile growth, in your personal development as well. So this is a cell which I would lead. I would like to lead, prefer to lead, of course. And of
so
course, if
have
I want,
you?
I want to lead all the cells. But of course, that is impossible. All the cells are so good. But NLIU Law Review is something which is connected deeply to my heart as well. So.
So somewhat like Athena is really connected to my heart. I was co-convener of
Exactly.
Athena. So yeah, it's like somewhere or the other you just have certain kind of feeling for the cells, right? So when you were
Mhm.
talking about law review so much, have you written some kind of a content for law review as of now, or have you worked for it, or that content has been published and gotten you opportunity for building your CV? Have you done something of that sort?
Well, as a member of NLIU Law Review, I have done work. I've learned how to work on it, how to work on essays, how to write articles, I've participated in a few freshers competition organized by NLIU Law Review as well. Of course, NLIU Law Review also sends us publication opportunities where you get to know that, okay, these all journals are open for submitting your applications of anything you write, the research papers you write and what all. So by that, I have submitted to a few areas, and two of my research papers are already published as well. but they are not in NLIU Law Review, but in some other university or some other journal conducted by some other organization. But I get a lot of information and I get a lot of opportunities information through the cell. So it helps. Of course, it helps.
When we were talking about this was all about academics and what all things that we do. So, majorly when you get into the campus, students should know when they are going to watch this that you have ample amount of opportunities if you're going to get into NLIU Bhopal, because we as a student body works really hard on all these cells, and
Absolutely.
we people are the people who are going to lead it. So we are
Hmm.
trained in that manner that one day when you're going to sit there, you are actually leading it. So that gives you a management skills as well while you are actually leading some society. So when I had been interviewing a lot many other students as well from other colleges as well, but the cells in the societies like NLIU Bhopal works with the students and everything. I have
Hmm.
not seen that much amount of students work in the societies, right? Talking about the placement cell, because obviously one student joining one of the NLUs always want to know what is going to be the ROI out of it, right? So when we
Hmm.
talk about placement cell, what like when I was in my college, third year was the time when I used to join PCC and everything. So what are your as of now, what the rules and regulations have been changed or such, or are they similar with respect to the PCC cell, and how does it really function?
You can join PCC anytime. That is freeway. It's like not bound, and that rule is present there. Apart from that, like PCC helps you in getting internships, as I said before. So it is preferable for anyone to join it anytime sooner when they want to. Probably in third year, same, because that is the time when you are at peak stage to develop your career and to develop your curriculum vitae, so as to attract the officers and the hirers of other organizations, big law firms like Khitan, Cyril and Shardul, Lutra, all of these big top tier law firms. If you want to come under their attention, you have to join the cell, or at least know about it and get help of it. That so you can join it during that peak time.
Okay. Okay, this is all about academics. Let it
Hmm.
mellow it down. Let us just know, let us know the students की थोड़ा सा हमारा हमारा cultural event कैसे होते हैं, and what is the ethnic part of it? What do we even have an ethnic day, and any sort of that thing?
We actually do have a series of amazing events and days when it comes to September, not even September, like, yeah, September, and the starting of September area when we have the freshers. Apart from during the freshers only, we have Palchin, a big evening, which is as bright as everything, like everything good. So when it comes to Palchin, we have a lot of performances. We have a lot of fun over there because we are with our friends and we enjoy what is happening. All of the whole community, all the cells participate in some or the other way, and they present their work. In the very beginning also, when we were like focusing on our freshers, when we were there, we had our ethnic day. Ethnic day is conducted in a very traditional way, where everyone wears traditional stuff and traditional Indian clothes, and then they click photos, they dance, they eat, and they have a lot of fun. Like, it's all joy, and it's amazing. Like, it is some time to save memories and then feel nostalgic later on, because that is a moment of life, that is a moment of college, actual quote unquote college life we usually see. So ethnic days there. Other very interesting events like dressing up, mismatch day, and all these days where you get to get an opportunity to present yourself in some or the other way, or diversity, right? So that happens, and this is part of culture. The drama society, the the dance and music society, the part of Athena's, as I said, the Athena society itself. All of them are part of culture. Apart from that, we also have, each cell has some or the other kind of celebration for the hard work, for the perseverance, which its members have shown. So that is also there. It is part of culture itself. The culture is beautiful. So when it comes to NLIU, if one joins NLIU, I'd say that you have a lot of opportunities to present yourself and to make sure that you enjoy and spend time not just with your friends but also with the professors, with the seniors, juniors, and with the newcomers, every kind of person, right? Even the staff members, the vendors, all of them. It is actually fun.
So when you talk about actually there and so yeah, let me tell them also that the 1st of September is actually the foundation day of NLIU.
Mhm.
That's why we
True.
celebrate ethnic day on the same day and we have Pulchin on the same day. So it
Mhm.
starts with wearing ethnic clothes and clicking pictures and then it ends with an Pulchin as a thing, right?
Exactly.
And also, while we are here talking about that, all these cells let you have a very good communication and a very good bond with your professors and your seniors. How have you seen you having that bond with the seniors? Because we have seen like colleges like NLUs are really, 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 bad mouth for the ragging and stuff. And then when you see yourself sitting with the fifth year, how do you see the difference and what all things that we learn from your fifth years actually?
Fifth years have completed 4 prior experience years at the campus. They have not just studied academia but also participated in many competitions, written a lot of stuff, known a lot of stuff, and interacted a lot of stuff. So, of course, they would be having a lot to take away from them. For example, me learning and taking my review, like asking them for reviewing me and telling what are the faults in me so that I can correct them. That is done by seniors. Seniors help you a lot. Of course, they are that positive aspect of college that without them, you will kind of, you will start feeling as if everything is a burden and everything you have to do alone, and that may make you feel negative. But yeah, when it comes to negative mouth regarding the college, I believe it is on you. If you want to interact and if you want to get to know about a person, and every person is some or the other way valuable, and you have a lot of things to take away from each and every human in this world. So of course you should go and interact with all kind of seniors, with all years of seniors, all seniors of all the years, because everyone has some or the other kind of variant opinions, or some or the other opinions regarding the campus, let's say. So you get to know a lot. Once you become knowledgeable, then it is your wise decision. So yeah, that is like that.
Also, one more thing that while you are doing this cultural things, while you're being the part of the cells and societies from the very first year as junior members, also then you have your preparation for examination. How much time do you get? Like, are you able to prepare it? Uh, it's that sufficient enough time for you guys? Because when we were there, we had trimester system and as soon as we were out it's semester system that started. So now how is semester system, like how is semester system working for the students right now?
Well, the semester system is a two-semester. The year is a two-semester system because we face 2 semesters. The first semester from generally July to November, and then we get an internship break in December. Then we have January to April as our second semester, and May is again internship break. June is also an internship break, but mostly courts are closed in June, so you have time to spend with your family or do some other internship, explore some other internship areas. So that is the structure. When it comes to exams, we have every type of exam. Like we have small exams of small markings. We have larger exams where we have to write more because we have vivas as well, practicals as well. We have our projects. We have the semesters are divided. The exams are divided into midterm and end term. So the end term being of 20 generally, and midterm of being of 50 generally. So that is the general. But it is subject to changes if ever futuristically done by the campus or by the administration. But this is how it happens right now. This is how it happened in our year. We don't know about the future, but this is how it was for generally.
So what about the attendance marks and the assignment marks?
There is no concept as such of attendance marks. Attendance is a criteria which you have to fill because it is mandated by the bar council and by the administration itself. And if you'll not be able to do it, you'll have to face serious consequences. So it is better that you make sure that you attend classes, you keep a good attendance. I mean, we were under stressed to keep our attendance high so that we don't have to face any consequences. And so attendance rule is kind of strict, but it is not as such strict. You of course get medical leaves, or you can apply for there is a policy, menstrual policy applied, right? There are sick leave, like if you are going for an internship break, then you can apply for that as well, right? You can apply for non-days. So there are a lot of like opportunities as well where you can take out time, but that does not mean that you can be light on your classes. You have to be serious for your classes and attend it. So but there are no attendance marks. There are only marks for the viva practicals, the viva voc, and the vocal, it is vocal only. And yeah, the ensims and midsims, which are basically also known as enterm and midterm.
I think we were lucky we had attendance marks as well.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
So we were lucky enough for that, and we used to have
Yeah,
85% paid 10 marks, then 82%
that's
paid
nice.
8 marks, and then we had certain criteria for the same. So everybody used to maintain 85% because they needed 10 marks in the same.
Mhm.
Also, we NLIU also have a exchange program which goes on in your third year, right? So, like, do you want to elaborate, or do you have certainly some knowledge about the same?
I do not have elaborated idea. I've heard of it definitely. I've come across certain concepts of them, but I'm actually not because I was just in first year, and I was more focused on academia for now. Exchange programs happen later, so I don't have that much knowledge for to
Okay.
elaborate.
Right. Do you believe there is certain kind of myth about NLIU Bhopal, and that you can just burst it out for us?
There is no as such myth. The myth would be if you say that the weather is bad for the second half of the year, because it is actually very good. It feels really nice. So the myth which you find online, don't believe on it, because online stuff is mostly manipulated some of the other time. Of course, once you will reach the campus, you will get to know more. You will get to know the reality. So I too believe on the social media sources and other sources. I think that's sometimes baseless, often baseless.
So, coming back to the CLAT paper, because obviously this video would be seen by most of the CLAT aspirants. While you were preparing for the CLAT, what were the 5 things that really worked out for you, and what were the 5 things that didn't work out for you?
The first thing which worked out for me: be determined and passionate. You would feel discouraged and you will not have any motivation. But when it comes to paragraph reading and understanding and futuristic goal that yes, you have to achieve something, you have to be successful, and the motivation that once you complete CLAT, once you get a nice college, your life is almost settled, that will help. Second, don't use short tricks. You would have to slowly start reading and then come to increasing your speed of reading, increase your speed of, just marking the answers. But there is no short term or short road to get marks. Don't apply don't apply hit and trial cases or hit and trial runs on your this marking of CLATs, or your solution marking, anything. Third, do not waste time. I wasted time for like during my first year of preparation. I had 2 years of preparation with Career Launcher, my 11th and 12th. In 11th, I didn't study much. In 12th, I studied a lot. So as I had to study a lot, there was a lot of pressure. So wasting time will not help. So it is also a do no thing, but it is a do thing not to waste time. Be productive. Utilize your time. You can use some part of your day. You can invest some part of your day to, let's say, think. CLAT is all about thinking, right? It is all about thinking and reasoning. So please think. Please think and just solve questions. Solve questions while walking. Solve questions while swinging. Solve questions while playing. That is how CLAT is done. CLAT is not like you will read some syllabus and that definite syllabus will be given to you in form of question paper like boards. It is not like that. So that is another suggestion. Third suggestion. Fourth suggestion will be that make sure that you follow a timeline and a structure, a sequencing structure. Which section has to be attempted first, which section as last, and which sections in between and in what sequence, because that would decide your motivation level. I was advised, and I also follow this advice, to not do GK first. because often we find hard questions or difficult questions, random questions in GK, and that would demotivate us for the rest of the paper. That would impact our ranks and marks. So better it is to structure logically. Think that what would motivate you and boost your confidence immediately after the paper. And yes, the fifth suggestion would be definitely to give as many mocks as you can. The more you give, the more you practice, the more you take lessons from it. So as many mock tests you give, for example, CL mock tests we have, right? They are so well structured. They have mostly all kind of questions covered before the main original paper comes. So it's better to practice them. So I basically completed like around 120 mock papers before my CLAT, and this was done in the matter of 1.5 years itself, and half of which was 11th, and I didn't study too much. And in the next year I gave many extra mocks, and it amounted to total more than 120.
Okay. So these are five things a student should do and five things a student should not do. Any piece of advice to the CLAT aspirant that you really want to give? The last one line that you really want to let them know?
Have faith in yourself and your capabilities. Do not get underestimated by someone else's comments and all. Many people call me idiots because of my reasoning, but not boasting or flexing, none of them got NLUs, and I got that. So it was, and I undermined myself a bit, but then I gained confidence by experience and practice. So practice makes a man perfect, and we know that half begun is well done. So follow that.
Also, I really want to know, this is something I really want to ask to all the students while I'm interviewing them. What do you want to become after 5 years of your law school?
I want to become a person who can actually stand for any point he gives, any point, any justification he gives. It can be valid. He's able to speak. I foresee a person who can stand and justify his point wherever he goes. There is respect because his words have value, and that value will come once you speak logic. That logic will come when you study.
I think lawyers are perceived like that, and when a lawyer
Exactly.
is standing in a room, you should be that kind of a lawyer that everybody is going to listen to you. So
Exactly.
yes, that is a capability a one lawyer should always have, and I really love the idea that you have stated. But I was actually asking for the job title that you really want to have,
Oh,
or
okay.
the
No
field
issues.
that
No issues.
you.
My apology. I am a bit confused. I may go for judiciary. I may go for international law. That depends on whether I'd be going for masters first or not. If I do masters, I'll be pursuing international law probably, and if I do that, I'll probably practice. Actually, I'd like to achieve to a secondary alternative along with law, that is traveling to a lot of countries and enjoying. So for that, so that would be, that would be a benefit. So probably this is like a temporary plan for now. Let's see how it goes.
I really like your plans, and I'm really glad that we did this interview. NLIU will always be close to my heart. It is, and it will always be. And I have such great memories from there. And we were the unfortunate kids of the campus that could not have the last few days of the college because COVID happened. So yeah,
Oh, wait.
but it was a really nice session with you, Sahil. Thank you so much for being here and letting the CLAT aspirants know that what NLIU Bhopal is. So thank you so much.
Thank you.